In the world of auditing, it's easy to get lost in the how to sample, how to test, how to verify. But before we ever touch a spreadsheet, we must understand the who and the why. The ISO 200 to 299 series represents the general principles and responsibilities of the auditor. These standards don't just tell you what to do, they define who you are as a professional. Today, we're going deep into the bedrock of the IAASB framework to see how these principles protect the global capital markets and your professional reputation. It all starts with ISO 200. This is the constitution of the audit. It tells us that our objective is to obtain reasonable assurance. But look closer at the language. ISO 200 mandates professional skepticism. This isn't just checking twice. It's a mindset that recognizes that even an honest management team can be biased, and even a strong system can have a blind spot. If you aren't applying a questioning mind to the evidence, you aren't actually auditing, you're just observing. Now, let's talk about boundaries. ISO 210 ensures we don't start a journey without a map. It requires us to agree on the terms of engagement. Why is this so critical? Because it forces management to acknowledge, in writing, that they are responsible for the internal controls and the preparation of the financial statements. It prevents the expectation gap, where a client thinks the auditor is their personal accountant. ISO 210 draws a clear line in the sand before the first hour is ever billed. Quality doesn't happen by accident. ISO 220, revised, is the modern standard for quality management. In the 2026 landscape, this standard has moved from monitoring to managing. The engagement partner is now the Chief Quality Officer of the audit. This standard requires proactive direction, constant supervision, and a rigorous review process. It's about ensuring the team has the competence and the time to do the job right. If the quality isn't there, the signature doesn't go on the report. If you ever find yourself in a courtroom or a regulatory inspection, ISA 230 is your only friend. This standard is about documentation. The standard is clear: you must document the nature, timing, and extent of your procedures. But the real gold is the experienced auditor test. If a peer who has never seen this file can't follow your logic and reach your same conclusion, your documentation has failed. In 2026, I remember we checked that is not a valid audit procedure. Now we get to the high-stakes standards. ISO 240 deals with fraud. While we aren't forensic investigators, we must address the risk of material misstatement due to fraud. We are required to perform journal entry testing and evaluate management bias. This works in tandem with ISO 250, our consideration of laws and regulations. Whether it's environmental laws or sector-specific regulations like the NDIS, if a legal breach could hit the balance sheet, we have a responsibility to identify it and report it. Finally, we have communication. ISO 260 and ISO 265 turn the audit from a siloed task into a governance tool. We don't just find errors, we communicate significant findings and internal control deficiencies to those charged with governance. This isn't just about pointing out mistakes. It's about helping the organization improve. When we report a significant deficiency in writing, we are providing the board with the intelligence they need to protect the entity. The 200 series standards are the operating system of a high-quality audit. They ensure that we are skeptical, documented, compliant, and communicative. As the business world becomes more complex, these principles are what separate a compliance filler from a trusted advisor. Master the foundation, and the rest of the audit will follow. Thanks for joining this dive into the ISO 200 series. Like and subscribe for more similar content.